Hi everybody, it's Christina from Card Making Magic. Today we're going to make a circular card from the Perfect Panels and Lovely Layers collection, and I'm taking the Just For You stamp from the Rambling Rose stamp set. So my colour scheme for today is going to be 3 shades of pink or maroon and white. So to start with the die cutting, from my base card I've folded one in half and I'm keeping the join at the top. I'm placing my die just off the edge of the join, but this one doesn't have a cutting edge along one side, and this is the middle die from these 3 layering dies there. So we'll take the middle one, we'll place the cutting edge just off the end of the card and we'll run that through. And once that's been cut, you will have a card base that stands like this. Now from the solid circular dies, I've taken all 3 and I've used the largest one to cut my darkest shade, the middle one to cut the mid shade, and the smallest one to cut the palest shade, and they're all going to layer up on my card. Now for the next layer, I've taken this filigree die and I have placed it on my card and I have die cut that, and then I've taken it off and I've moved it to the other side, lining it up, and I've die cut that again. And then once I've die cut that, I've taken another die that's just cut the circle out, because this only leaves the pattern in your card. So to cut it out, you'll need one of the edge dies, and that will cut that out, and that's going to sit on the top of my card. Now for the next part, you need the 2 dies that will cut the edges for you, the quarter circles, and you need to look at these very carefully. If you see this edge, can you see the 2 edges? This is on the outside of the die, and this is on the inside of the die. So the one that's on the outside will cut that for you, and the one that's on the inside will cut that for you. But when you put them together, you have just a small border around the edge. Now I'm going to add these 2 together with some foam in between. And then I'm coming to one of the patterned dies. So we'll just add that so we've got that small border. There we go. It's just a very tiny border around the edge, but it is noticeable. Now with these 2 together, I have cut in white another layer, and I have added that to the top with some glue. And then underneath that I've added foam pads to both. Now on one of them, I've done that for 3, on one of them I've left it plain. So I've added the 2 colours together, but I've just taken the smallest of the dies and I have stamped my sentiment on it. I've cut it out with the smallest die, and that's just going to sit on there. And again, we don't need this piece on, but we do need that small border around the edge. So now that we've got all these pieces cut, we can start to put this card together. So now with our base folded, we can take the largest one and we can add this with some flat glue to the top of the card. And we're just going to leave that small border around the edge. So just glue it along the bottom and add that to your card, to your base. Press that down, and you don't want any glue showing up there. And then we can take the next one down, the next size, and we can add that with foam. And again, just leave that small border around the edge. And then again with some foam, we're going to add this one to the card. Now once you've got there, you can add your white one to the top, and then we can start to layer up the little triangles. Now with some foam on the back of these, we're going to add these to our card. So we're just going to put them from the centre to the outside, and we need to make sure that they're level with the base. So we'll put that on the line, we'll have that there. Then we can add this one up there, and you can space them out a little bit more if you wish, it's entirely up to you. I'm going to place mine there. And we'll put the other one up there, making sure it's level with the one that's on there, and then we'll add this to the bottom. Again, making sure it's level there and there. So there we've got a really pretty card now that will stand for you, and it can be for any occasion. But I think we'll dress that up a little bit more with some gemstones. So I'm just adding the gemstones into these cross panels along there, just where it crosses over on the trellis work. There we go. And that's another pretty card ready to send. So these are the items that I've used. I've used the Perfect Panels Lovely Layers Circles collection. I've used the Just For You stamp from the Rambling Rose, and this is the card that we've created. All my dies and stamps and my collections are available at CraftStash. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, please join me on the next one, and why not subscribe to my channel so that you never miss a video. Click the notification bell and you'll always be notified when I upload a new video. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.